Thousands of passengers, tons of food, and one shocking secret the cruise lines never want you to know. What really happens to the leftovers at sea?
Cruise buffets are legendary. From golden breakfast pancakes and seafood towers to late-night chocolate fountains, it's every foodie's dream come true. But have you ever stopped and wondered, what happens after everyone's full and the buffet closes? Because behind the sparkle and smiles, there's a hidden system, one that's carefully controlled, highly secretive, and shockingly wasteful. Let's count down the 10 most shocking truths about cruise buffet leftovers that no one tells you. Number 10. Passengers can't take leftovers. Ever. You might think, hey, I paid for this buffet. Why can't I take a small snack to my cabin? Well, on cruise ships, that's a big no-no. No matter how delicious that slice of pizza or croissant looks, passengers are strictly forbidden to remove food from the dining area. And no, wrapping it in a napkin or just taking a banana for later doesn't work. Cruise lines enforce this rule because leftover food can attract pests like cockroaches or rodents inside the cabins. It can also cause hygiene issues, especially when food sits out in warm temperatures. Plus, different countries have their own food import laws. If the ship docks in another port, bringing uneaten food off board could actually break international quarantine rules. So next time you see someone sneaking food in their bag, remember, it's not just rude, it's illegal on most ships.
Number 9. Every tray of food is monitored and timed. Here's something that will surprise you. Cruise kitchens run on military-level timing. Each tray of food placed on the buffet is logged with the exact minute it comes out of the kitchen. There's a specific safe window, usually around 2 to 4 hours, before that food must be removed, no matter how fresh it still looks. After that window closes, it's considered unsafe by the U.S. Public Health Service standards. So even if you see a huge untouched tray of lasagna or shrimp cocktail, it'll be tossed the moment it hits that time limit. Why so strict? Because one case of food poisoning at sea could ruin a cruise line's reputation instantly, or even end up in international court. It's all about liability protection, safety first, taste second. Number 8. Leftovers can't be reused for guests. Now here's a mythbuster. No, yesterday's buffet food doesn't come back in a new form the next day. Cruise ships follow a zero-return policy. Once food leaves the kitchen and touches the buffet, it's considered contaminated, even if untouched. That means a tray of perfectly good mashed potatoes or steamed vegetables goes straight into disposal if no one eats it. Why not just reheat it? Because the moment it hits open air, it's exposed to bacteria from the environment and people. So everything you see at lunch or dinner is 100% fresh from scratch. And that's great for you, but terrible for waste. Some ships generate tons of food waste every single day just to maintain that fresh reputation.
Number 7. Crew members don't eat passenger leftovers. If you thought the crew gets to enjoy the untouched buffet food, think again. Crew meals are completely separate, cooked in their own galley with their own menu and ingredients. Why? Because mixing passenger food with crew meals could lead to contamination, cross-allergen issues, or even violate labor health codes. Cruise lines must follow strict maritime sanitation laws, and that means passenger food stays for passengers only. So even if there's a mountain of uneaten desserts or meats left behind, the hardworking staff who serve them can't touch it. It's heartbreaking, but it's protocol.
Number 6. Food waste is weighed and tracked daily. Believe it or not, cruise ships know exactly how much food they waste every single day, right down to the kilogram. Each department, bakery, buffet, room service, reports waste levels at the end of every shift. This data helps cruise lines identify patterns, like which dishes people skip or which buffets overproduce food. Some modern ships even use AI-powered systems that scan plates to measure leftovers and predict future meal demand. It's an impressive technology, but the numbers are still staggering. A large ship can throw away up to 1,500 kilograms, or 3,300 pounds of food waste every day. That's enough to feed hundreds of people on land.
Number 5, they can't donate the food. You might think, why not just give that untouched food to people in need at the next port? Unfortunately, maritime law says no. The problem isn't generosity, it's health liability. Once food is served to the public, even if it's untouched, it's considered potentially contaminated. Donating it could make the cruise line legally responsible if anyone gets sick. Even when ships dock near developing areas or places in need, they can't legally offload leftovers. It's one of the biggest frustrations for cruise chefs, watching good food go to waste because of rules.
Number 4, the ocean disposal system. So, where does it all go? Here's the part that'll make your jaw drop. Most cruise ships have onboard waste management systems that grind food waste into a fine slurry, kind of like a smoothie, but one you'd never want to drink. This slurry is then released into the ocean, but only in approved international waters, far from shore and following MARPOL environmental regulations. The process is designed to minimize harm, but environmental experts still worry about long-term ocean pollution and marine life effects. So, while cruise lines call it eco-friendly disposal, critics say it's just legal dumping. Number 3, zero-waste cruise buffets are coming. In response to growing environmental pressure, some cruise companies are pushing toward zero-waste policies. Using advanced software, these ships track how much food people actually eat and adjust their next day's menu to match real demand. That means fewer leftovers, smaller portions, and smarter production. Some even use biodigesters, machines that convert food waste into renewable energy or gray water. It's a big step in sustainability, but it also means future buffets might not be as over-the-top as they used to be. So yes, say goodbye to the endless mounds of shrimp cocktails someday soon.
Number 2, security cameras watch everything. Ever feel someone watching you while you grab an extra dessert? You're not imagining it. Cruise buffets are monitored 24/7 by security cameras, not just for theft, but for safety and compliance. If food is dropped, sneezed on, or contaminated, staff can review footage to identify the incident and discard affected food immediately. It's also a way to prevent passengers from pocketing food to take to their rooms. These cameras protect both the passengers and the company from accidents or health violations. So next time you reach for that extra cookie, remember, the buffet always has eyes.
Number 1, the good leftovers aren't exactly saved. Okay, here's the final truth, the one cruise lines rarely talk about. Even the good leftovers, sealed bread rolls, unused fruit, unopened yogurt cups, don't go to waste completely. Some ships use them for crew culinary training, teaching staff how to portion correctly or manage buffets more efficiently. Others send them to composters or biodigesters, turning old food into fertilizer or biogas to power small parts of the ship. It sounds noble, but let's be real. Most of it still gets destroyed. Cruise lines would rather waste food than risk fines, bad press, or a single passenger getting sick. It's a system built for safety, but it comes at a massive environmental cost. So, the next time you step into that beautiful cruise buffet, remember, every glittering plate of food you see has a hidden story behind it. A story of strict rules, careful timing, and surprising waste. Those mouth-watering leftovers, they're part of a much bigger system designed to protect passengers, even if it means throwing away thousands of meals a day. Cruising may feel like paradise, but perfection always comes with a price. If you found this video eye-opening, smash that like button, subscribe for more cruise secrets and behind-the-scenes stories, and hit the bell icon because our next deep dive might just make you see cruising in a whole new way.